I'm up $18.75 to $5 in profit. Quick and speed, not about being right. No doubt.
So as ICT always say, trading is like war, and you always must make sure that every time you sit in front of the charts, you are feeling 100%.
If you are interested to see whether we blow it, or even if you even wish to see we blow it, fine, we shall see. Yeah, come.
Hey guys, this is
Just Three Best Traders.
and this is our Road to 20k episode 6.
Wait, 6. Come on. Episode 6. So the account balance is currently 6812.8. For this week, we came out in profits of $8.75. So for this week, it was a considered up week, but yeah, to me it's still the same. It's more like whether I did follow my rules in my trading, that's about it. Okay, so the profit or loss, I don't really care about it so much. How about you, Ian?
So for this week, generally I have no thoughts about it. But you, Benjamin?
For this week, based on the market climate, I sort of really expected that it wouldn't be a week that we have much to do with. But still, everyone, including me myself, follow our rules. So I'm feeling pretty good about the weekly progression. Okay, starting from Joshua. So today, for this week, I'm up $18.75. So it was an AM session trade. Basically, it was going into a lunch trade, okay, because I just sit in front of the market. AM session was like really ugly. Just the bodies are sticking together. Then I was like, okay, just wait, and I waited until the lunch macro, and I managed to catch some trade. So in the overall direction, my bias of that my daily bias was wrong. Okay, I was looking for price to go lower, but the whole daily bias was it went higher. Okay, based on hindsight. So I was wrong on the direction, but I was in profit. So going into next week, my new rule for trading is like after the first partial is taken, the whole trade is risk free. So that's what I gained from this week's trading. So what about you, Benjamin? Okay, for this week I traded 2 days. First trade was on 24th of October. Basically back like $16.25 in profit in a high resistance run again. And the other trade was during Friday, which is the 25th of October. Right there I lost a trade which I lost $26.25. So both trades I risked less than 0.5% also. This is one thing I'm really satisfied with. In a high resistance run, I decided to scale out and managed to bag some profit on the 24th of October one. Then I have realized that the final contract that I leave out, because I basically scale most of my position during high resistance run, I'll leave one contract. And that during that one contract, I am always overzealous with it. I expect that one contract to be a very big run, despite knowing that it wouldn't be, because the reason why I scale out, it was basically because of the market condition. It's a high resistance run. I had a new realization and paradigm shift on how should I manage that one contract, because that last one contract, we do not know for sure whether it will give you something or not. But in high resistance run, if it gives you something, ICT will say you take it. So I also asked myself, if that one contract was a mini contract, which is $50 per point, I would probably take when it gives me like 3-4 points. No, despite it being a one contract trade, one contract position, because it is all about making money. But I have realized throughout these two trades, no doubt I did scale out during a high resistance run, but during the final contract, I think that I should focus on bagging something because it's a high resistance run. I should not expect a dog to be a dragon. But this is what I was expecting all a while. So yes, I'm going to strive to make ends meet, not about being right. No doubt that after I scale out my trade is risk-free, but despite being risk-free, I also think that if doing a high resistance run, it gives us a chance, it gives me a chance, I should bag it because we haven't reached our goal for the month also. So that should be my priority. So this is my realization on this week. How about you, Ian?
Okay, so for this week, I didn't trade because my body was in pain. So as ICT always say, trading is like war, and you always must make sure that every time you sit in front of the charts, you are feeling 100% and you can perform 100%. So I didn't feel like it, and so I didn't trade. And so I decided that okay, for this week, I'm not going to touch my live fund, but I did trade it on demo. And for this week, I managed to find a couple of good trades here and there, but it's all on the demo. And do I feel like I missed out? No, I don't feel like it, because in the end, trading on the demo is just the same as trading on the live fund. So there's basically no difference. So as long as you keep practicing on the demo, it's still the same. So I feel very satisfied with this week because I managed to listen and follow to some advice, and I also listen and follow the rules that because ICT also always say every week, every day, it won't stop. That's why I don't feel like I missed out any move, because I also know that throughout my 3 years of studying and backtesting and tape reading, I know that it's going to repeat. So this Friday, I was tempted to do the AM session, silver bullet trade, and it painted out like gangbusters, easily 5 handles handled. But I was tempted to enter live trading, but I still stick to a demo account, and I'm very proud of myself.
So it's the first time I entered a 3 contract trade, and I took the first partial at around 2 contract because it was like kind of high resistance, as it's not really doing what I want to see. So I just paid myself at around 3 contracts, and it made that whole trade risk free already. So going to next week, because of this week's experience, it sort of gives me it sort of like fortifies this rule. Okay, so yeah, going to next week, I'm very, for this week I did a lot of I did all the correct things, follow all my rules, so I'm very satisfied with this week's progress. So going to next week, I'm going to continue doing the right things. As trading is always, for me, it's always about doing the right things. And yeah, I have nothing bad about this week. It's just I realized that I done very good. Okay, I sat through the whole AM session, waited until around 11:50 AM. So I sat there for like 2 hours and I did not even push a single button. Until 11:50, I saw the displacement and I pushed it in. Okay, so yeah, you guys, there's a link up there. It's about our trade review and the trade execution. So you guys can, if you guys think that we are lying, we never take the trade, okay, just watch it. Okay, so that's it from me.
For this week, I didn't trade, and I don't feel rushed at all. I don't feel like, oh, I didn't do my part or anything, because right now what I'm planning to do is I'm focusing on healing my body, and I'm going to come out strong, and I'm going to come out better. This week, I'm very proud of myself that I followed all my rules, and going into next week, I intend to follow all my rules and just do what I usually do, and yeah, that's it. But the main thing is I plan to get my body healed first, and I make sure I'm feeling 100%, then I'm only going to go in to the markets.
Okay, listening to Ian talk about demo trades just now. See, this week is a very funny thing because my demo done very well, but my live trades did not do as well as the demo accounts. But the reason why I used demo was because I was trading London and I was quite doubtful because right now we are in a decoupled market and also elections is coming, and that is what made me really cautious. But at the same time, looking back in hindsight, definitely I wish that I had used the live fund for my demo trades. But the point is, doing my live trades, I did follow my rules also. So going into next week, I intend to do the same, but I will be more aware of it because during my demo trades I was managing all the trades and it done really well. And my live trades, especially the one during Friday, it wasn't really a high resistance run. It was just I was simply offside. So the market basically just took my stop loss, just stopped me out. And immediately after that, I wanted to go back in because it was just less than 0.5%. But I told myself no, because the feeling of going back in, why did it occur? It's because my demo trade done really well, and I was hoping that I could have just bagged a bit extra profit, but I ended up losing my profit, the one I made during 24th October in the high resistance run. But then I did wrestle through, although it's not really hard for me because I just tell myself it's fine, because in the right market condition, 5 points with 2 contract, I can easily just cover the loss and back profit. So that is what I told myself, because we are in a market climate that is not something I really want to trade in. But I just basically traded. I had the expectation going through this market condition is going to be shitty, it's not going to be very nice, and I managed my expectation based on this. So yeah, my thoughts for going to next week is, as long as the market gives me the right condition, I can make how much I want. It's very easy, honestly, with the new rules also. So yes, I will still remind myself about the market climate because we are 2 weeks away from the election and it's going to be a very heavily manipulated market. So I will strive to remind myself about the market climate we are trading into. So that's it for this week live account update. As you guys can see, we are still in drawdown, but not much. We are considered break even. We are in profit this fucking week. $8. Yes, hey, it's still money, man. It's still money. $8 is still money. And like I said just now during my trade, that one contract that gives me 6-7 points is also money to make ends meet. So that is what we all three are going to do. We're going to fucking hit our 10%. So just watch her. The 12,000 is on the way, okay? Don't worry, I'm not lying or anything. The 12,000 is on the way. But the $12,000 is around for 50k ringgit Malaysia. Okay? Which is like 50k, if you guys from US, 50k USD. And that's a lot of fucking money to me, okay? And the fact that I decided to trade it, I will respect all the fucking risks. Okay, so I'll never blow the account. That's the last thing I'll do. So if you're interested to see whether we blow it or even if you even wish to see we blow it, fine, we shall see. Yeah, come. So guys, remember to always stay balanced because we are just three balanced traders.